All right, Saturday night live stream. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am thinking of things to do. And I have plans. Okay, so I'm going to do Johnny's Dream and... Wait, where was it? Elixir Tropical. Orange Maraschino. That's all good in the hood. Okay, so I'm ready to go. So I'm going to do the usual. If anyone's watching this back later, and make cocktails while I wait for people to arrive. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. So this camera comes over here. And doing this. Hello, Hannah. How are you this evening? Nice to see you. Just doing my usual warm-up. Making a cocktail video. It's a short one. Only making short ones tonight. I need to catch up on some shorts. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Doing this. Okay. That seems good. Bring this around here. Okay. We're going to take our booties. Okay, that's kind of good. Where did I put my phone? A little absent-minded I am. Hey, Greg, how you doing? You have a new, yes, new favorite work story. Please save it for a little bit later. Wow. Okay, you've definitely got me intrigued, Hannah. I definitely want to hear that one. That's something like that. Let it go. I meant to get my phone when I was over here. Oh, I just got myself using the wrong logic in my head, but I caught myself in time. Okay. Where are we going? Johnny's Dream. Okay, we want Blanco tequila, aperitivo, and that's about it. What is mein aperitivo? Here it is. Felix, you got there. We got your for later. For lime juice. Maybe a little bit of lime juice left. What do we want? Orange bitters. Where is my orange bitters? There is no orange bitters. Okay. And orange juice. Shika, the orange juice. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Get the tequila. a little of the. No, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. No, well, I got that wrong. I'm in Egypt. Right, but I'm ready to go now. Oh. Let's do that. Okay. Tequila. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oranges. Orange juice. And orange bitters. Okay. That's all the making of it bit. Oh, I should have had ice in my glass chilling it, and I didn't. Say la vie. Nobody will ever know how unprofessional I am. All right. So, no telling tales about how unprofessional I am. All right. Gonna do this in. And this is a shaky shake cocktail I just remembered. So get our coupe over here. So that. All right. You gotta shake this baby. Alrighty. It's pretty in pink. I suppose it's more orange than pink, actually. Right, so that's done. Switch this off for a moment. Take a picture for publicity purposes. All right. Now, I do the talky bit. So turn this around. Who's that? Nick, hello. A Molotov cocktail. That's a special order, that one. All right, let me get everything ready. Okay. Now, that's probably good. Okay, that's ready. That's ready. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is arguably a cousin to a margarita, maybe a distant cousin. It's called a Johnny's Dream. Just going to give it a taste. Okay, taste-wise, quite different to a margarita, but it's got some interesting stuff going on. You should check it out. Here's how I made it. In a shaker, we put 2 ounces or 60 mils of Blanco tequila, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of bitter red aperitivo, then half an ounce or 15 mils of lime juice, and then around a bar spoon or 5 mils of orange juice, rounding things out with 1 dash of orange bitters. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain it into a chilled coupe. It's a great color, and the aperitivo adds a really interesting difference that puts. It's a great color, and that aperitivo makes it really different to a margarita, but somehow reminiscent as well. It's worth trying Johnny's Dream. Cheers. Dream a little dream, as the saying goes. And while I'm thinking of it, tip that in there. Okay, I'm going to sit down with my dainty little drink. Let's have a little drinky poo. Okay, got to switch some stuff off. Okay. Okay. Woo! There we go. Yeah, so no Molotovs tonight, Nick, although I do occasionally set things on fire. Not planning to tonight, but a bit of flame and showmanship with a cocktail can be fun. You know what? I'm putting garnishes in this. Even though I didn't do it for the video. I like to give Mrs. Angry some orange peel to put in her hot chocolate in the morning. Oh, fuck that up. Oh, that'll do for now. Might do some more when I make a second one, which is a rum one. Spritz some more orange oils over it. There we go. And the cherries for me. I just like the cherry to absorb flavors over the course of the evening. And then I eat it at the end. Sometimes I forget to do it ceremonially. But then I just think, oh, my cherry's still there. I'll eat that before I go to bed. It's okay. It's not really. This is never going to be my favorite. That one just got some light bitterness, which is fine for contrast because the next one's going to be sweet. A tropical one. Okay, so I got to move Johnny's Dream from to do to doing, and Elixir Tropical. Rum, lime juice, orgeat, maraschino, and bitters, and mint leaves. Et moi, je te dis mud. That's mud for you. Sorry, I'm talking to myself in ways that clearly are not going to make sense to anyone watching. Just the weird cocktail names that I have written down. And one is a French one from the early 20th century. Was a tribute to a vaudeville comedian whose name was Maud. And the name it was given, a literal translation is kind of nonsensical. But I think you're taking the vernacular, the intention, the name Et moi je te dis Maud is, that's Maud for you. Like, doubtless the catchphrase when she did something wacky on the vaudeville stage. But sticking with this. Actually, what was the thing? Oh, sorry, what was this headline? Colossal disaster. Experts warn of crisis if SCOTUS punts Trump ballot decision. Colorado, Supreme Court say they might not make a decision, leave it to Congress. Could spark a constitutional crisis. Colorado ruled Trump's not eligible to be on the ballot for the horrible behavior. Oh god, I'm getting ads for weird shit on Temu. What's that all about? Okay. Ads for weird figure hugging dresses on Temu. Honestly, if you're foolish enough to buy women's clothing on Temu, you're probably going to get what you deserve. If you commit to the weirdness hard enough, people stop questioning if you're okay. People don't question you at all anymore. You tell staplers not to be a dick. That's it. You got to keep people on their toes, Hannah. You don't want to make their life too easy. What are we doing? Difford's Guide. What's the serving suggestion for this drink I'm going to make? Elixir Tropical. Just a coupe. Okay. Well, that's easy. There we go. Easy peasy. Not at all sneezy. That's my National Play Tennis Day. Good Lord. Never going to do that. Let's see if the news has got any interesting topics. Still searching for this missing person. What do we got going? Oh, yeah. That double murder in New South Wales. What else is happening in the world? Oh, yeah. Bushfire evacuations. That's always fun. Okay, this has got my attention. Is this real? Dive into Pleasure Club, the late night sensory explosion from Odd Culture. It's in Newtown in Sydney. Okay. Adult take on a passion pop, late night dogs, Russell world renowned artists. 11 p.m. is prime time. Lights will dim, sound will ring, all gazers will be directed to the stage. Trigger point for Pleasure Club's late act taking the stage, replacing guest selected tunes bursting through 50s jukebox, as well as a tasty switch out. The dark menu, which add 5 classic cocktails to the 8 strong signature list, will be passed out, replacing the standard and signifying the good bit's about to start. I want everyone thinking, is this real? Odd Culture's entertainment manager, Sabrina Medcalf, says about the group's hot new club. 120 seat, that's pretty large. First expected in mid-2023. It's downstairs in what used to be an X-rated video shop. A pleasure lounge which doubles as a green room for performers. A pool table and a cocktail lab. Okay. Nostalgia on the signature menu. Take drinks seriously, but approach it in a fun, light-hearted way. Passion Pop is a short drink bringing an adult take to the Cune adjacent OG. We got dead close to it without sugar or the hangover. Passion fruit marigold, native Australian leaf, clarified passion fruit juice, yuzu, and lemon myrtle Campari. Ew, gross Campari. Fuck that. Martini style chicken parm? What? Not for vegetarians. Distillates of cheese and bread joining bacon fat, vodka, and chicken salt. Good Lord. What the hell? Okay, that just. Maybe it's good. It just sounds wanky as fuck. You attempted, but somehow crossed into seems normal. People check on you to see if you're okay when you're kind of quiet and getting on with things. Oh, if you act normal, people think it's not normal. Okay. Well, you've cultivated, let's call it a mystique, Anna. People have an expectation and they get confused and worried if their expectation isn't being met. Kind of like if I didn't wear shirts like this to work. If I wore like a white shirt and tie, people would freak out. You going for a job interview? That's exactly what they would think, that I was going for a job interview. What was it I fronted up? I decided to be, because I went to a venue where there was a seminar, and I thought, oh, I'm going to wear one of my more conservative shirts. It was still one of the cocktail shirts, but it was black and red bowling shirt style thing. So it's comparatively subdued. But I got asked to speak at a thing online in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, yeah, I am going to wear my most flamboyant shirt to that. Sorry, nice wordplay, Hannah. You say mystique, I say mistake. But, subtle difference. Oh, now everyone thinks I'm a white supremacist. Little difference. That's the one. A little difference. It's a funny old world. Oh, and somehow just seeing reminded me that Facebook hasn't responded to me rejecting a copyright claim on one of my live streams because I didn't even play elevator music, and it's just an absolutely ridiculously bogus claim. So I just went, this is bullshit. I mean, I don't really care because, like, no one watches streams back on Facebook. So I don't care if they disappear forever from Facebook. Don't care if they disappear forever from Twitch. I mean, I honestly don't even care particularly much if they disappear forever from YouTube. But Facebook, I seriously don't give a shit. But it was the principle. I was taking a stand on principle. Principle being, fuck you guys. This is completely false. It's completely meaningless, an arbitrary stance I'm taking. But God damn it, sometimes I just want to take arbitrary, meaningless stances. The orange goes really well with that drink, actually. That was a good touch. But we shall see what happens. It's still a very quiet start. It's like you and me, Hannah, just hanging out, and that's fine. I'm gonna make another cocktail in a minute. Let's see what's what. Okay, what a weird headline. Whose parents, HU, whose parents spent $250,000 sending him to Australia to study? Now he lives in a tent. RMIT media graduate Dezuhu found a job, a rural town, southeast of Adelaide. No rental units or it was too expensive. Said commuting 2 hours between his shared flat in Adelaide to his workplace has exhausted him. Fuel bill was too costly. He began parking his car at his workplace and sleeping in the back. But when noise of traffic became too much to handle, he spotted a caravan park next door to his workplace for $90 a week, proceeded to pitch a 6-person tent on a campsite. He says he wouldn't have it any other way. When he first arrived as a student, he remembered being startled by ridiculously expensive student accommodation. Yes, Australia has commodified international students. That's true. Housing and welfare groups say migrants, including foreign students, have felt scapegoated. Well, to a degree, they have been, yes. Okay, well, that was interesting. I thought he was like, oh, he's actually living in a caravan park. Probably going to get murdered. Caravan parks is where you get murdered. Is that principle being follow your own rules, Facebook? Yes, I didn't do shit, honestly. People come in, let's make it awkward, pretend they're interrupting something. I love your devious nature. We're not plotting to overthrow a regime. Oh, dear. I love your devious nature, Hannah. All right, I think I will make a second cocktail. Do. I'll rinse this glass out with a bit of water. Okay. I say devious nature. Parents say problem child. Yeah. Well, that's a term that gets bandied about a bit. All right, let me go and set up. We're gonna make another cocktail. This is a rum one. Don't mind tequila. Definitely more predisposed to rum in cocktails. Let's get some stuff ready. Get ready, because here I come now. It's on. It's on. Be fun, fo fun. Look out, baby, here I come. See, this is what bugs me with this bloody copyright claim on Facebook. I wasn't even singing badly like that. I was just talking. It's ridiculous. I would be against the law. It's going to go there. Oh, and it just reminded me, I do want the maraschino cherries. Wait, I've got an almost empty bottle of white rum. What did I do? What did I do with it? Did I empty it? Looking. I do not see it. I don't see it. Well, fuck that, I guess. Wait, did I put it over there? Yeah. Oh, okay, got that. Don't know what's going on there. We'll get this white rum. Maybe I did pour it in. Oh, I did. I actually did. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming up my house. That there, this here. Elixir Tropical. Orgeat Maraschino. Lime juice. Orgeat. We'll go Tiki Bitters. Okay. So my Tiki Bitters? Tiki Bitters. Oh. Mix up that orgeat, baby. Okay, so 60 mils of white rum in this case. Okay, let's do that. Just getting everything ready. So it's 7.5 mils. Never met a man with you. Wow, there's a lot of sugar in this orgeat. Getting caught in the thread. 3 dashes of bitters. Oh, I've got to start with the mint leaves. Almost forgot. Okay, now I'm ready. Ready and raring to go. You're the channel's favorite problem child. There we go. That's there. Let's get this happening. Okay. We want lime juice. Fresh lime. Forgot the mint leaves, you dickhead. 20 mils of orgeat. Maraschino liqueur. 3 dashes of bitters. And, oh, that's strong. That's possibly too much. We'll soon see. Okay, so put in the ice and the glass. Putting the glass on the table. Oh, that's good. Let's go. Oh no, let's go. Let's get it pretty far. Oh, the jiggling never stops. Like Homer Simpson jiggling for justice. Okay. And that is that. Putting that aside. Right. Time to adjust things. On the adjustment bureau. Turn that on. Turn this on. That looks about right. Right, you bloody well right. I should have fine strained this. All right. G'day. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is an Elixir Tropical, an elixir of the tropics. Great sounding rum drink. I need to give it a try. Oh, it's like a really interesting twist on a daiquiri. This has come together really well. Here's how we make it. In a shaker, put 2 ounces or 60 mils of white rum. Add to that half an ounce or 15 mils of lime juice. And about 2/3 of an ounce, around 20 mils orgeat. Then a quarter of an ounce, around 7.5 mils of maraschino liqueur. 3 dashes of tiki bitters. And then finally, I'm throwing 3 mint leaves into the shaker. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain it into a chilled coupe. If you're having an aversion to tiny bits of mint, you'll want to fine strain that, but I don't mind. This tastes fantastic. Really recommend the Elixir Tropical. I really do. This is really good. Okay, now I'm sitting down. Sitting doing a laddie. Oh wait, what am I doing? Elixir Tropical, move to doing. And put the phone on and switch these things off. Come on. Switch this off. Switch this off. All right, come on. Over there, switch the big light off. All right. All right, so okay, you know what I'm going to do? Quiet start. Some aimless entertainment. I'm going to start Red Dead. I love doing that when it's quiet. Just like Barbie horse adventures for boys. This is yummy. Oh, well, that's a 9 out of 10. That's really good. I thought the dashes of bitters might have been too much, but that is freaking yum. All right, updating. Every time I start this, it wants to update. Gosh darn it. Oh, I'm going to put my garnishes in here. God, I might even make this be a literal 9 out of 10, as in I want to make it again straight away. Oof. Yes, Rockstar, you can make changes. Oh, yeah, little spritz of orange oil over the top. Okay. Get this happening. Wait, am I still playing online? I might open online and because I can ride everywhere in online. Yeah. Might stick with online. Oh no, what is my computer doing? I always worry that I'm overloading my computer. You got to see what happens and where we end up. Oh, there's the shotgun. You can't be me. I'm a rock star. Microsoft wants to take over my video chat. Go away, Microsoft. Yes, that's right. I'm in online. Prestige. Yeah, I don't have the money to be. Oh, or join a posse. There are always posses looking for new members. You know what? I don't like other people. I don't know, someone asked me to join a posse once and I wasn't paying attention. But I don't think I play it off enough. They get annoyed at me that I'm not going online for hours every day. We'll have to see. See, we can see. You know, oh, wait a sec. I should probably do a share screen so people know what's going on. No, a window. I want it. And we'll wear it like this, I think. See, most of the old that thing band. Temporary. If I'm going all pixely, it's usually only temporary. When I start up Red Dead, it goes all pixely. Oh, nice. You went and got ice cream. I love fruit ice creams. Boysenberry, great flavor. Oh, there we are. Oh, God, where am I? It's very dark. Where's my horse? Oh, God, I'm in the swamps. What am I doing in the goddamn swamps? Bad things happen in the swamps. An event reward. Neat. Lucky, there you are. What are we doing, Lucky? Okay, what's this light over here? I just want to check out lights when I see them. Oh, it's just a pier. All right, is there anything on the big map? Is there anything for me to do? Random people to meet? What's that? I'm not going to become a collector. That's bullshit. What's this? Bounty board, post office. You know what? I'm going to go on a horse ride. See if I see anything interesting. And I will go to this person who wants to give me money. James Langton. Okay. Let's go, horsey. See what we see on a long horse. This is just going to be seeing. Ugh, actually, no, this game doesn't let you set up camp. Wait, can I do that? Small camp. Oh, God, you're doing that to me. I don't know where those fucking things are on the map. Fuck off. Jesus. But wait, there's a house here. They have beds? Do I sleep there? There's a cow. Is there anyone in this house? Oh, there's a campfire. All right, I'm going to check a few things out. Neat. Who did I see in the chat? Strictly Sega, hello. Did have a doco meeting. Yes. Shrek could be in the swamp. That's true. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I'm just because it was a slow start to the evening. I'm just messing about with Red Dead Online. Is there anything? I'm so poor. Is there anything here? Come on. There's still nothing to steal? Honestly. That's bullshit. Over here. Nothing. I can't even sleep on the bed. I want it to be morning. Okay. No, nothing I can steal. I just, no, there's nothing I can do. Oh, gun oil. I mean, honestly, better than nothing. Is that a letter? No, I can't get it. Oh, well, fuck that. No, I'm not closing any of the things. They can come back to their house and go, it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears shit. Oh, see, why can't I like steal the crucifix and sell it or something? I don't know. What's under the sink? Oh, Kentucky bourbon. Fuck yeah. Now I want to do a shot of whiskey in the real world. Celebrate the fact I found some whiskey in the game. Oh, wait. A chest. Come on, surely there's something in a chest. Yes. A collectible. New Guinea rosewood hairbrush. Who says crime doesn't pay? Oh, there I am in the mirror. Ooh, hair pomade. Yep, actually, my hair is shit. I should actually try and fix my hair. Should maybe go into Saint Denis and try and get a haircut. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Well, I mean, I've got a couple things from this house. It's not a dead loss. No, nothing. Okay. Whatever. Man, did I ransack everything? I don't think I did this one. Yes, food. That's what we want. We get hungry on the trail. And coffee. Okay, this is suddenly better. Anything down there? Yes, more food. Fuck yeah. Man, it'd be really embarrassing if someone walks in on me now. What are you doing? Nothing. Over here. Now, come on, let's get out of here. Because it really looks like someone lives here, but I don't see them anywhere. And ransack a horse, funny. It's yeah, they pretty much are boring losers. And it's true. Hannah and I just want to make it clear that we were here for a while with no one else. We weren't plotting anything. So, yeah, for future reference, we weren't plotting anything. Okay, let's get out of here. Horse. Wait, can I cook stuff on this campfire? Oh, just go and see if I can cook on this campfire. Yes, I can cook on this campfire. I can cook more food. Okay. Oh, yes, I just stole some coffee. I want to celebrate the fact I stole coffee by drinking coffee. All right. Starting the day right. No, we don't want to brew any more coffee. We'll get too jittery. Let's cook some food, though. Oh, have I run out of herbs? Cook some oregano pork. And actually eat it. Now cook another and store. Okay, store that. All right, that's enough. I just wanted to cook something to have a bit of extra food for the trail. All right, we're invigorated. We've had coffee, we've had breakfast. All right, let's go. Okay, I've kind of forgotten how to do cinema mode. It's B, isn't it? There we go. Oh, now I'm relaxing my arm. We're just on autopilot. And let's see if I get killed horribly because I'm not paying attention. Drinking a cocktail while watching my horse. Yum. That was a real 9 out of 10. I'm severely tempted to make another one. That was a tasty treat. But I might drink something else. What's it? 9 o'clock. Near enough to 9. Some of my holy shit! Almost crashed into that. Stop right now. Don't we go any further? Put all that in there. This is kind of, I don't know. This is kind of the most boring landscape of the thing. Well, horse. Oh yes, the work story, please. Yes. Ah, yeah. It was very well teased when you first told me that, Hannah. We've got a horse and some ambient country music, but I want story about the wild thing that happened at work. Actually, I feel like I should sit down at a campfire and you tell a story. It'd be like a campfire story. But go ahead. Don't worry about me not being at a campfire. I feel like it's a story that needs to be told. Just riding through the countryside, hearing the birdies, bit of greenery, little sad guitar plucking. Hey, Dr. Jones, how you doing? Oh, hell, you just missed one. I just finished. Called Elixir Tropical. 9 out of 10. Really good. Fair call, Heine. Okay, so story goes, there were a group of teenage girls, being pains, was asked to go and tell them to settle down. I went and warned them to knock it off and behave like a group of humans, and of course they got mouthy about it, as teens are wont to do. That's the true measure of a Jesus, Hannah. Can you come back from the dead and get me a long weekend? Yeah, I've got the urge to take my horse for a swim. I might do that while you're telling the story, Hannah. Oh, I feel like I should feed my horse something. I got carrots? There you go. Look, a carrot. Have a carrot, horsey. I've got maximum positive honor. Yep. So this is how I'm cleaning my horse. Going for a swim. I don't think there are gators in these waters. I just realized I'm not absolutely sure. All right. I'm going to do this. Okay, I just want to do that little swim. Get back on cinematic. Okay, so you were talking to them, explain they're on camera, very easy for them to track them through the center to their parents' car, etc., etc. And from there, it's easy for people to find out information using their reg or transit card. Yes. Oh, neat. You got some green chartreuse. I've actually got a good supply of both green and yellow. I've got my stupid horse. Why are you so easily confused, horse? Come on. Okay, I'm trying to find a road. Oh, that's a railway track. Wait, why is there a horse just sitting there? That seems suspicious. With a saddle and everything. Okay, you're going to cross this river. Gallop, gallop, gallop. Why is... What was that? It's like a scream. That was pretty weird. 25-cent bounty. I feel very cheap. Okay. Oh god, is this wild animal country? Okay, back to the story. So you're having a conversation. They're being mouthy. One of the store tidy kids says in the headset, I know these girls. I go to school with them. I've told them we can find out who they are. Look one girl dead in the eye and said, Kayla, it's time for you and your friends to go now. And from their point of view, I just fucking read their minds and they were so scared they actually screamed. Store tidy girl, and you're literally bitching about them. So I used it to your advantage. Told Molly to pay attention in English. Jess needed to give back the deodorant she stole. Holy shit. Oh, this story's awesome. I love that there is a really simple explanation. Someone is actually in your earpiece telling you this, but from their perspective, it's magic. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is a really good story. Oh, that's yummy. I love my clarified cocktails. Fruity treat. So from their point of view, you walked up to them and said, I can find out who you are. And bam, I know your names. I know who you are. That's such a good story. That's so goddamn funny. Oh, what a highlight for your day, though. Appearing to have godlike powers to annoying teenagers. Not really seen many people. Now it's all misty. Not really seen it much. Dr. Jones, 25-cent bounty by half percent. Yeah, it's kind of funny that the bounties are so low in the online game. Like in the normal game, bounties are much higher than that. And I guess I probably killed a couple people to get that bounty. And again, it's always amusing to me. It's like, oh yeah, I killed some people, and so there's a bounty that I can pay off and not be in trouble. Like seriously, to the point sometimes you can kill 20 lawmen and buy your way out of it. So you were in tears laughing afterwards because no one knew what was going on except you. Yes. Oh God, even the store tidy girl didn't know what you were doing with the information. Oh my God, that is pure gold. That's fantastic. A wild horse running into me now. Wait, what was that? Honestly, I just want to go back and investigate that. Was there someone with that horse? I feel like it was going to someone. Why do I keep seeing horses? Is that's not a yeah, that's a player. Oh no, they're gonna think I'm hostile. I'm not hostile, dude. I am fucking continuing on my way. All right, forget about me. He's just skinning something. That's fine. I don't want grief with other players. Yes, Hannah, like Tom Cruise in Minority Report. Yeah, no, that's a Jesus miracle. I feel like we deserve a long weekend out of that. Clear across the other end of the store, so she didn't know what you're saying to them. She was talking to one of the other store kids in the headset. Oh, nice. I truly thank you for that story. I really love that story. I kind of feel like I don't know. Maybe I should go out of online, go back to the actual game because then I could get some. Go back to one of my old saves and I could get some quests. There's certainly more people around in the regular game. Could cause kind of enjoy causing havoc in that game. This one we're just getting the scenery. This is not even. I should go up into the mountains. The mountains is the most interesting scenery in the game, I think. We're going through this kind of high country, and there's a desert on the other side that we're heading to. So yeah, come back and worship you. Yeah, no, I want them to come back and what else do you know? Tell us secrets. What cocktail did I make? I made one called Johnny's Dream that was all right, particularly if you like bitter things. It was like kind of like a margarita that had the bitter red aperitivo in it. It was not bad. But the second one, the Elixir Tropical, that's a 9 out of 10 for me. It's fucking delicious. I put 3 dashes of tiki bitters in, which I thought might be too much, but it wasn't. Relatively simple drink. Rum, it's like a slight variation on so many of the tropical drinks, but it's rum, lime juice, orgeat, maraschino liqueur, bitters, and mint leaves, and it was yum. Okay, I think the terrain's getting a bit more desert-like. Fewer tall trees, more dry plains. Elixir Tropical. So ELIXIR TROPICAL. It's on the Difford's Guide website. And almost got a bunny. Not even trying, and almost got a bunny roadkill. It's like I can hear a train. I do not. There are a lot of bunnies around. What's down there? Wow, there are a lot of bunnies on these roads. They're having a plague. Need to find a store tidy girl, study up on all their secrets and dramas so you can be prepared. I mean, honestly, fooling them like that and just like tripping them out, that was so funny. I feel like if I see a wild animal that's bigger than a rabbit, okay, we're seriously getting into the desert now. Got to go down this trail. Okay, what was that horse? What was that all about? We're trying to find this guy. Where is he? Is he down here? Oh, is that what we're doing? Come on. Get your shit together, horse. Wait, fuck is he? Yep, here. Why did you go the wrong way, horse? Honestly. Yep, here. He is. He's up here. Why did it tell me to go down there when he's up here? Under this tree. It's the guy who likes to hang out around trees. Yes, here he is. Hey, where is he? There he is. Blood money. Let's do it.
Fresh ideas on where you might find some. Got a new line of work here. Word is there's Capitale involved too.
Blood money. Jeb Phillips. Let's do this.
All the folks I'd expect to be working alongside. Jeb Phillips was about the bottom of the list. Yeah, remember, Jeb's only useful for one thing: the location of his old gang stash. To that end, and no further, we will assist you. One of his former associates is held up near Butcher Creek.
Butcher Creek? Sure. Okay. How fucking far away is Butcher Creek? Honestly. Oh yeah, Horse was really not wanting to go where I wanted to go just then. All right, where are we? Oh, it's dropping us right near Butcher Creek. All right. But he's over here. I'm going to cut cross country because nobody can stop me. All right. Where the fuck is this guy? Somewhere in here. What weapons do I have, just out of interest? Actually, I probably just want to capture this guy. Set fire to the house. Really? How? Maybe shoot that? Yep, that worked. Dude, are you coming out of the house? The house is really on fire. Like, you're going to die if you don't come out of that house. Okay. Wow. Is he just dead because he's not coming out? I don't think anyone's left alive. Wait, who the fuck? Okay, that is... What the fuck? That's not what I was expecting. These fuckers. Oh, wait, am I out of ammo? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. I was going over there to get... Fuck, I was going over there to be safe. There was a dude there. How many times do I have to pop you? Jesus. Okay, this is a disaster. Where's my fucking horse? I feel like this is just this... Oh, wow. Someone shot me as I was running away. I feel like this is just a disaster. Fuck is my horse? Yeah, hog tie the gang member. Excellent. Where's my fucking horse? Me, you stupid fucking horse. Fucking hell. What the fuck? How did this all go to shit? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That doesn't even work. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I think we're done. Yes. It's ridiculous. I know, that was all ridiculous, and on this laptop I can't do it. Saints alive. I'll just fucking forget that shit. Is very annoying. And my laptop fan is working overtime as well, dealing with that. My laptop, if something's complicated, is very hard to do. And Deadeye doesn't even work in that for some reason. I can't work out what the fuck was going on there. So it's just a cause. So literally give up. Oop! And the bandwidth thing went a bit funny. Is that the Rockstar thing doing a communication thing again? I feel like that will only be temporary, and then we'll be okay. All right. Yes. No, I think the temporary bandwidth thing's been sorted out. Okay. Now I'm going to have some soda water because I drank a couple of cocktails. Nothing wrong with that. But I should pace myself with non-alcoholic stuff. Oh, I didn't look at the comments. What were the comments on it? Really enjoyed it. Kept my wife guessing. Fabulous cocktail. Tasty indeed. Luxardo is genius, yes. Yeah, people were very into it. I seriously, I rated a 9 out of 10. It's really good. I kind of might be better if I go back there, like play the game rather than online, because Deadeye doesn't work in the online thing, and I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, 4.5 stars. I went and looked at the comments. The comments rave about it too. I mean, I'd give it 5 stars. It's like, whoa. It was very good. Like, just a little like, the maraschino is just a little variation. Like, it's not that far off a Mai Tai. Did I just speak blasphemy as the question? What's your traditional Mai Tai? We got the Trader Vic recipe here. So the Trader Vic recipe for a Mai Tai is rum, orange curacao, lime juice, orgeat. So the difference is putting in maraschino instead of orange curacao. Otherwise, it's right there in the Mai Tai territory. It friggin' works though. That maraschino is a really nice touch. Hannah, you're off for the evening. Thank you so much for sharing this story with us. Did the irresponsible thing stayed up last night binge watching instead of sleeping, so you need more sleep tonight? I get it. I don't begrudge you that at all. And thank you once again for the story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of fun. Even God took a day of rest, which is tomorrow. Yeah, and so you need some rest after performing your miracle today. Definitely deserve some rest after that. So, rest. Ooh, this is the last of my white peach sody water. Wait till they have a sale again to get some more. Oh, you watched the Ferrari movie. What did you think of it? I haven't seen it. It's not high on my list of things I want to watch, but I'm keen to get your take on it. Red Dead. Oh, it's such a great game. Just the online one is a bit more boring than gameplay. You watch Flesh and Blood as well. There you go. Yes. Don't forget that the crow flies at midnight. Not that there's a plot or anything. Okay, that's actually pretty funny and ironic, as you say. The Ferrari movie was very slow. Flesh and Blood. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that a recent release or is that an older one? I'm going to look it up. Flesh and Blood is a game. 85 film or 2017 film? Pretty high on Rotten Tomatoes and pretty low on Internet Movie Database. That's interesting. Okay, so you were watching the 1985 one. Okay. Jack Thompson. Let me. Oh my God, it's that fantasy one? Holy shit. I saw that in the goddamn cinema. My God. Tom Burlinson and Jack Thompson. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer's really good in that from memory. Oh my God. What a classic. Is that a Paul Verhoeven film, honestly? Yeah, but again, the times, strictly Sega. But yeah, no, I do remember that actually. Yeah, no, it's you often see some of these older films, and there's some really gratuitous shite in them, and it's like, ugh, don't think you needed to do that. But yes, I kind of remember, and there was some really interesting bits, like Jack Thompson's character has the plague at one point, and like 'cause someone's told him about lancing the boils, and he like uses his poisoned blood to infect other people or something. I'm very vague memories of that. So you give Flesh and Blood a 3 out of 5. I mean, honestly, it was such a trashy film. And Ferrari 4 out of 5. There you go. Glad you enjoyed it. What I didn't watch that much today. I watched episode 4 of Halo, where they did lay on the action as promised. And I am while I'm on Prime, I'm also watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the series. The uh, uh, Donald Glover. I was going to call him by his hip hop name, Childish Gambino. The Donald Glover sort of reimagining of the Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which was Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt film. The show is better than the movie. Oh, that's right. He chops up dead infected dogs and catapults them over a wall, doesn't he? The thing is, how he makes himself better is he lances the boils. Donald Glover is very good. He's one of the driving forces behind the Mr. and Mrs. Smith show. Community was a fun show, and he was very good in it. I'm also remembering the Dan Harmon podcast, Whiting Wongs, that he did with one of the writers from Community, and when he's talking about when Donald Glover as Childish Gambino released This Is America, and Dan Harmon just being in awe of the scale of Donald Glover's talent. He's just kind of like, yeah, here's this kid who was really funny on the show. And Dan Harmon is like, his talent just goes so far beyond me. He's absolutely astonishing. And I was like, yeah, he does seem to be extremely talented. Oh. Oh. I'm going to add the remnant of this orange juice to my soda water, actually. Orange soda. Oh, good. Strictly Sega, did you hear the stories of, or read the stories of what an asshole Chevy Chase was? And he just thought he was really edgy. And so he did really touchy race-related things around Donald Glover, and he was being an obnoxious, sexist jerk to female cast members. And Dan Harmon's sort of going around apologizing to people for how he is, and Donald Glover's just going to, don't worry about it, man. So, but my favorite was the youngest cast member when they're at the craft services table. She's getting sandwich, and Chevy Chase just started saying stuff like, "I've got some special mayonnaise I could put on that. You know what I mean? I've got some special mayonnaise for you." And Dan Harmon's mortified, and she just goes, "Okay, whip it out. I want some dressing on this now. Get it out for me." And that was it, Alison Brie, and Chevy Chase was just totally taken aback because he thought he was being really edgy and was going to freak this young person out, and Alison Brie just called his bluff, and he had nothing. And and he was just doing this racist shit around Donald Glover, and Donald Glover's just like, "Okay, whatever." There's just this weird old man who wants attention. Um, But yes, very disappointing. And that's the thing. Alison Brie, way more edgy than Chevy Chase. He was out of his depth, which was quite funny. But yeah, he's just awful. Just awful. Like, he sucks. Oh, she was in Glow, yeah? Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling. I watched part of that. I think Mrs. Angry watched all of it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was like comic relief in The Martian. And he was just so subdued. He's just like, he was playing the particular sort of nerd who doesn't always communicate well with other people, but he was so deep in the maths that he worked out something really important, and he just had to like run into the people at NASA and go, "Okay, your plan's not going to work. Here's why." And there was probably my favorite bit with him where he's trying to show people a visualization of it, and he's getting people to hold things and go, "Okay, so you stand there and do that," and he points to Jeff Bridges' character and says, "Sorry, and you? I don't know who you are." He goes, "I'm Teddy," and he goes, "Okay, Teddy, hold this." And he goes, "I'm the head of NASA," and he's going, "Cool, okay, stand there." He was really good in The Martian. That little brief bit he was in. Oh, God, and you know what that's making me think of? The Rewatchables podcast. Um, Not in a good way. I like that podcast, but semi-regularly, I think those guys really don't understand how broy they are. And because I definitely don't feel like they see themselves that way, but I don't think they realize what they're saying sometimes. Like they were, okay, because what they literally said in that. Now I'm trying to get the cast names right, because there were two characters who had comic roles. So yeah, Kristen Wiig. She was like a PR person, and she was there for some funny stuff. And Donald Glover was in it as a nerd for some funny stuff. And they're just basically going how they didn't like Kristen Wiig and finding her not funny, but Donald Glover, he's funny. And I was just going like, you guys really don't get how broy you're being. Women, not funny. Guys, funny. You see what I'm getting at now? Yeah. I mean, like, I thoroughly enjoy the podcast, but just every now and then, I'm like, oh, guys, are you not getting the vibe you're giving off now? And they're clearly not getting it. Because broadly, they're spot on and whatnot, but just every now and then it's like, ooh. And female episodes. And it's like, it's not the only time, but it's mostly the times when they get a guest woman on the podcast is when they're doing a chick flick. And it's like, oh, Jesus, guys. You're just doing that like dudes talking about stuff. And it's fine. They're not awful. And I don't think they're aware of what they're doing sometimes, but damn. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who does it. Talks back to podcasts. Like when they say something, when they miss the mark on something, go, no, what are you doing there? And this is not really a criticism of them because they're far deeper into film most of the time than me. But every now and then they miss something really obvious. And I'm like, what? What the? How do you not get what was happening here? How do you not understand this scene? How do you not know what's happening there? And I find myself, if not actually talking back to the podcast, at least mentally talking back to the podcast, going, dude, why did you not get what was happening there? How did you miss that? How did you not know that? Like sometimes they will miss a bit of trivia or folklore about the movie, which I thought was really widely known. And they're just sort of below the blue going and not knowing something. And I'm like, how do you not know it? You're the film guys. How do you not know what's behind that? Oh yeah, but that's the fun thing. Um, when they miss something obvious, talking about what was Keanu Reeves best in, and they forget to mention speed. Yeah, hello. Um, but uh, generally, their film knowledge is really good, and which is why it's just so funny when they miss something. Um, and even when they're being really broy, I still kind of like it. But it's weird to me because I feel quite sure they don't know how broy they're being. And it's like, fellas, come on, fellas, what the fuck? What are we doing here, fellas? Um, um, but yeah, generally a good podcast. Um, I've missed a few because I actually only like listening to it when I know the movie quite well, and I know about 3/4 of them quite well. Like, what are the recent episodes? I'm literally just going to look it up. Recent episodes. Oh, they did some live ones recently. I did listen to one of them. They were doing which was it? Wait, did I took it off because I played it. It was Fugitive live. The recent ones, the live ones, Creed. I kind of want to see that because Creed's a pretty good movie. Forrest Gump live in DC. Insider, the old Russell Crowe film, taking down Big Tobacco. I kind of vaguely remember that movie, so I may want to do that. Uh, Philadelphia, I think I mostly remember that, so I want to do it. Silver Linings Playbook, I've watched, but I wasn't that into, so I don't know. Flight, the Denzel movie, kind of watch that. Searching for Bobby Fischer, I never watched. Oh, I have not seen the newest Equalizer. In fact, I just watched, or at least the second half of Equalizer 2 the other day. It was just on. I just watched all the action bits. Oh, wow. You literally went back to the start. There are a lot of episodes. Lot of episodes. Um, they love Denzel, rightly so. They love the Equalizer movies. It's Denzel has such presence in those movies. I mean, he has presence in whatever he's in. I still think, man, now I say it, I want to rewatch Training Day. I fucking love. I think. Well, that's okay. Third one was the worst of the trilogy. That's usually the case. Not always, but usually. Yeah, and honestly, that's how trilogies usually work. First one, great. Second, okay. Third, Training Day, such a good film, particularly when you get to the end, or if you rewatch it and you pick up some things. Like one of my favorite bits, like the whole thing of him uh, basically sacrificing his trainee. Um, and I sort of realized it late in the movie, but really it was clear in a rewatching. When he's talking to his trainee, he says, "Do you have a second piece?" Like, in an ankle holster. And he says, "No." And he says, "You got to get one." And then later, when he fucking sets him up, you realize, oh, shit. He was from the start, he was ready to sacrifice this guy and he just wanted to know if he had a second gun, because it's easier to deal with him if he doesn't have a second gun. And it's like, holy shit. Like, okay, John Wick 3, maybe an exception. 3 was your favorite. Wow. I know, I'd probably have to rewatch. I kind of like them. 4, there was just some absolutely ridiculous stuff in 4, like with him falling down 100 stairs or something. Like the fucking injuries you'd have from that. Searching for Bobby Fischer's on your watch list. Haven't seen it since the mid-90s when it came out. Yeah. I did see a video on YouTube, because John Wick does the classic thing of pretending guns with suppressors just go, and they don't. They make a really distinct crack, crack, crack. They just don't make a booming bang like an unsuppressed gun, but it's absolutely unmistakable if someone's firing a suppressed pistol right next to you. There's a bit in the train station with Denzel and the dude, was it Method Man? I forget God, who's the actor? But anyway, the dude who was meant to be protecting the Italian woman he killed, and they're sort of at different levels on a train station, and they're just surreptitiously holding guns, shooting each other, but they can't aim because they don't want to draw the guns, so they keep missing. And it's just this little, in the movie, it's this little, and then spack, spack, spack. And someone put like realistic sound effects, and particularly in an enclosed space with tiled walls, the guns just would have been bang, bang, and the bullets hitting the wall just would have made explosive noises. And the idea that all the commuters are just walking around, I have no idea these two guys are firing guns repeatedly. Everyone would know guns were being fired. There was some pretty silly crap in 4. Some of it was good, but it was just like, really? It's just like, he's Superman. He can suffer injuries that should kill him, and just get up. Okay. It gets to the stage where it just feels lazy. They're not putting any effort into making stuff even vaguely plausible. All the effort goes into making it look cool, and it does look pretty cool, quite honestly. But your suspension of disbelief is seriously challenged because it's just silly crap. And it's like, ugh, honestly. But it's like the weirdest thing. It feels like you wouldn't have had to change that much in John Wick 4 to make it less fucking silly. I mean, that was a really long film, if I remember. Let me have a look. John Wick 4. How long is this movie? Yeah, it's almost 3 hours long. You absolutely could have and should have cut out the best part of an hour, bring it in under 2 hours, because there was just an excess of silly shit. So you got Bobby Fischer in your own watch pile. Have I seen The Fall, 2006? It's such a generic name, I'm not sure. Let me look it up and see if I know it. The Fall, 2006. Okay, lots of films called The Fall. Lee Pace. Not recognizing the rest of the thing cast. Child recovering from broken arm meets an injured movie stuntman at the hospital. Tells her a story about 6 heroes who are on a quest to kill odious new. Oh, I do not know an adventure fantasy film. I am not even vaguely familiar with that film. That is not ringing any bells at all. Yeah, all the action scenes were too long. There was repetition of scenes from other movies, and it's just like it. A 2-hour version of John Wick would almost, by definition, be better than the almost 3-hour version they released. When the fight scene's nearly over, they show blood. Yeah, it's just they just got so into visual excess. I was just like, guys, just fucking tone it down a bit. So John Wick 1 in particular felt really different because the shooting conflicts played out really differently to almost every other film, and should have kept that simplicity. Why did this? Sorry, this drink's gone funny. It's turned funny. What the fuck is that about? Ooh, that's really harsh. Yeah, you're right. The lack of blood was incredibly unrealistic. Okay. You're up to F on your unwatched pile, so someone suggested The Fall. Okay. Well, I'd be intrigued as to what it's like because it does not sound at all familiar to me. So there's a movie in 2013. Oh, it's a TV series. And there was a band in the 80s called The Fall. It's a Netflix show. Okay. Set in Northern Ireland with Gillian Anderson. Oh, man. Well, she's good. Jamie Dornan's in it. Kind of got a positive predisposition to anything with Gillian Anderson in it. Going to give her a go. Yeah, no, those set pieces and the very stylized scenes went on way too long in John Wick 4. That's what I mean. I don't think it would even be difficult to cut an hour out of that film. Like often when we hear about edits that were done, I was like, man, how did they do that? But it feels like it wouldn't be at all difficult to cut an hour from John Wick 4 because it's just ridiculous. The Fall band. Did they sing Walls Come Tumbling Down? No, that's the gem who became Style Council. Chug, how's it going? Now, The Fall didn't have any big hits, I don't think. Let's look them up. The Fall band. Songs. Hit the North. What the fuck? 10 of the best songs from The Fall. Here we go. The Container Drivers. Eat Yourself. Kick a Conspiracy. Wings. See, I don't remember any of these. I feel like if I looked up The Fall like on YouTube or something, I'd recognize some of the songs. So who knows? Hey, Justin, how you doing? Oh, you watched American Gods? Oh, yes, Gillian Anderson's in that for a bit. Very, very upsetting that they didn't finish American Gods. It just sort of stopped after 3 seasons. Hey, Chog. So, we were just talking about John Wick. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4's a bit bloated. The Call were another band, yes. Oh, and they had one called The Walls Came Down. Style Council had one called The Walls Come Tumbling Down. That's a pretty good one. Like, I really liked The Jam, and Style Council was Paul Weller's band after The Jam, and it was quite disappointing. They had one absolutely kick-ass "I Forgive Everything Else Just for This song." Shout Shout to the Top is just an anthem. It's so good. So I kind of forgive all the bland shit they did. Chog, please share good news. 7 kilograms down at the start of the year. Excellent work, that man. Yep. Good for you, man. Good for you. And I hope you have a good and healthy year. So, sorry, Justin, you were watching a video how companies and governments are starting to put computers in the ocean and use the ocean as a cooling mechanism. Okay, that sounds weird. Blue horns and the wall come down. They've been one. Oh, that's references to Jericho. The old biblical story about Jericho blowing the halls and the walls of the city came down. Oh, Lorksha Lordy. How's about that? Yeah, actually, Chog, fair point. The oceans are warming up. That is, again, that sounds very weird, Justin. And the context of that is, ooh. Times of India says hackers for sale. What we've learned from China's massive cyber leak. Massive data leak from Chinese cybersecurity firm iSoon offered a rare glimpse into the inner workings of Beijing-linked hackers. Analysts say that the leak is a treasure trove of intel, day-to-day operations of China's hacking program, which the FBI says is the biggest of any company. We should believe the FBI. They're very trustworthy. Government agencies from China's neighbors had websites or email servers compromised. Long list of targets from British government departments to Thai ministries. iSoon boasted of leaked chats. They secured access to telecom service providers in Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Thailand, and Malaysia, among others. Named the government of India, a geopolitical rival of Beijing's, they do get in fights about their shared border. Key target for infiltration. Huh. In a leaked chat, a staffer complained to their colleague their boss had recently bought a car worth over $1,000,000, $139,000, instead of giving the team a pay rise. Does the boss dream about being an emperor? The chats are also full of complaints about office politics, lack of basic tech expertise, poor pay and management, challenges the company faced in securing clients. Huh. Well, well, well. Again, Justin, the practicality of this, what fucking computers are going to be in the ocean? It just seems very strange. Hey Pat, how you doing? I'll try again. No, they're saying in China, the boss of this company bought a car that was 1,000,000 yuan, and I think the I'm not sure if they're saying American dollars, 139,000, but for China, that does seem an obscene amount of money. So, just you're saying they have servers in the ocean? Again, the layers of impracticality on that blow my mind a bit. I'm kind of fascinated. So, was this on YouTube that you saw this, Justin? Because I am kind of fascinated by this. It seems incredibly impractical. Oh, capitalism. No such thing as a salaried worker. Yes. Yeah. Even in China, they have the worst aspects of capitalism in China. It's just a thing. So, okay, Justin, it was on YouTube. So I'm just going to go on YouTube and put computers cooled up. Fucking fuck you.
Cocktail lovers. This is an interesting cocktail called.
Okay. In case you didn't hear that, it was like, oh, I'm just going to click on one of my own videos and give me another view. What account am I on in here? Oh, cool. Give myself another view on a video. Why not? It's just a short. I'm literally just letting it play through. Actually, I should search. Computers cooled by ocean. And I'm going to see what comes up when I search on that. Because I'm not doubting you at all that you saw this, Justin, but just on the surface of it, it seems like a really silly idea to me. Building an actually water-cooled PC, making a submersible PC. Someone does actually seem to be in the ocean there. Immersion cooling in 60 seconds. And it's all just bringing up stuff about, oh, there we go, underwater servers. Looks like that's the one you're probably talking about. All right, if I remember, I might try and watch that another time because the concept seems very weird to me. Oh, musical AVAT, he'd been the help desk. Yeah, the storm took out a lot of people's internet. Yeah. 8-hour overtime Saturday shift. Bonus for you. Is Microsoft doing it, Justin? What was the name of the channel that had the video that you were talking about? Oh, this was a Linus Tech Tips video. Was it Linus Tech Tips? That's a pretty big channel. Video has 2 million views. Well, I'm not going to bring it up on the stream and get a copyright strike. But if I remember, I might try and watch it tomorrow because, yeah, okay, so that's one of them, Linus Tech Tips. Okay, yeah, because I'd love to know why that was a good idea because just on the face of it, it sounds like a fucking stupid idea. But people arguably smarter than me are apparently making the decision to do it. So I'd be very intrigued to hear it. Chog, you keep hearing LTT has a lot of issues. Oh yeah. I don't know that I know the channel exists because it's a big channel. I think, well, we're on the internet. Let's look up if we look up Linus Tech. Oh, there, auto completed the Linus Tech Tips drama. Pauses production as controversy swirls. Errors. Currently in crisis, accusations of theft, lapses in ethics, and sexual harassment. Paused production, this was in 2023, to review processes. The entire channel was pausing production to address issues raised by YouTube channel Gamer Nexus about errors and concerning ethical practices. Gamer Nexus posted a video outlining a number of factual errors and ethics concerns. They have corporate connections and they get money for favorable reviews. Concern was around a GPU cooling block made by Billet Labs. According to Gamer Nexus, Linus Tech Tips reviewed a copper cooling block from Billet Labs on the wrong GPU, then auctioned it off at a fan event without the company's permission. Gamer Nexus posted video. Linus Tech Tips response is disappointing nonsense. They halted production for a week. Okay, so there were just apparently there was conflict that they were compromised ethically and professionally, and that there was some bad things happening in the place. Heine, you're saying they exploded? Yeah, no, there was. It was about 4 months ago. You're right, Heine. Hit the wall about 4 months ago. But then think, and also, Heine, putting you on the spot. I'm trying to organize with you and Greg how to have a conversation about the fact that you both volunteered for the distillery doco. So I don't want to put you on the spot here in the stream, but sent you a message on Discord. I'm gonna try and organize when we can have a conversation. Just throwing that out there while I think of it. Yes, I just you just replied to the message. So I should have said it to Greg as well. Greg was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still around now. Oh, nice. Okay, so Strictly Sega put the call. Walls Came Down, 1983. Jesus, a 40-year-old song. Holy fuck. Every time I see things like that, man, I am fucking old. Is the thing about being old, for me at least, it's not so much that I go like, oh, although I acknowledge I'm old. It doesn't bother me that I'm old. I know how old I am. But what hits me is how old other people are. Figures of note, celebrities, media figures, that sort of stuff. And you realize how old they are. And you're going, oh shit, my mental image of that person is 20, 30, in some cases 40 years old. It's like, God damn. So yeah, it's not so much myself because I'm very acquainted to how old I'm getting and I've stayed pace with it. But it's like when usually people I haven't thought about for a while, and then I see them or I just realize how old they are, and it's like, fuck, that's pretty full on. Just a text message. Okay. Yeah. But that like regular, like just even just that music thing. Oh yeah. A band the song they released 40 years ago. Fuck me. It's kind of like a couple of old bands from the 80s have been releasing new stuff. Jesus and Mary Chain. Fine music. I don't mind it. Madness. Some fine tunes. The Madness clips crack me up because it's just a bunch of old fellas out there playing because they're all in their 60s. And it's like, okay, sure. Why not? Nice enough tunes. I don't mind them at all. But it's just kind of funny. The lead singer, Suggs, he kind of looks the same because he had the glasses he wore, and they're sort of quite dark glasses, so they're hiding his old eyes. But all the other dudes, they're just letting it all hang out. Like, yep, I'm an old dude. Check it out. And it's just all these old dudes playing a sort of ska-ish pop song, and it's wild. And yeah, the Jesus and Mary Chain, they've all got to be fucking 60 something. And it's just like, woof. Okay, yeah, I guess they're funding their retirement, and that's fine. I can't begrudge them that. I hope it works for them. Like I said, the stuff I heard wasn't terrible, but watching these clips of madness, and it's just these really old dudes just jamming away on the instruments. It's like, sure, okay, that's a thing. Old people can play pop music too. Why the hell not? It's just a whole thing. Anyway, got to 10 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed because I don't want to sleep because Mrs. Angry is going to make pancakes in the morning. She warned me because last time she did it, I forgot she told me. And I already had my breakfast. And then she was going to make pancakes. And it's like, oh, damn. So she warned me today that she's planning on making pancakes. So I was like, yeah. So Chuck, what's that? LTT, expect most reviewers. That was essentially the accusation for Linus Tech's Tips, that it was just paid product placement rather than honest reviews, and just generally their ethics seem to be bad. But anyway, that's the whole thing. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed. I hope you fine folk take care of yourself, and I'll do the ceremonial eating of the cherry, which has hopefully picked up a bit of flavor from the things it's been in. Man, I love those fucking cherries. They're so good. Yum. I don't know why I used to think cherries were gross. They're so good. Anyway, that done. Now I'm going to bed. Probably doing a Sunday night stream. I mean, something could come up, but probably doing a Sunday night stream if you want to chill on a Sunday night. We'll see how that goes, but I'm going to retire for the evening. So I hope you fine folk take care of yourselves. And I will